Faith, Belief in Action. Wish TV is sharing the stories of people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and in all the ways faith manifests itself. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith.
On today's Finding Faith, it is a celebration to positively impact Indiana's most vulnerable children and youth who are part of the foster care system. Alyse Rick is here. She is the Special Events Coordinator with Open Arms Christian Ministries. First of all, thank you so much for being here. We're talking about the Uno Mas Gala, but let's first talk about Open Arms and the work that you do. This seems like work that is truly making a difference.
It really is. So we work with kids in foster care, kids throughout all of Indiana. So we license foster families and we place kids in their home, and then we provide support and training for our foster families. And then we also have two group homes. So we have a group home for boys and we have a group home for girls. So we really just try to help all of these kids. We provide a lot of therapeutic different options for our kids in our group homes. We teach them life skills. I mean, we really just want to help them because a lot of them have experienced trauma and abuse and neglect, and so we just want to be that safe place for them.
I love the mission. I love the work that you do, but obviously that comes with fundraisers and expenses and trying to help you provide and do the work that you do. So perhaps here comes in the Uno Mas Gala, aka a celebration. Tell us about what this is and what we can expect.
So Uno Mas translates to one more, and so we are constantly wanting to help one more child, reaching that one more, and every child matters, and so we want to help one more and one more. So that's why it's Uno Mas. So the event is going to be at Woolery Mill in Bloomington on April 5th. Pavel is going to be there.
Oh, you know Pavel.
His band.
He's on our show.
We are so excited to have him, and he
brings the energy.
Yes, he's going to bring the energy, the entertainment, and so we're just really excited. It's going to be a fun evening. We're going to have testimonies from kids and youth and foster families who have been a part of Open Arms, so that we can just share the impact that people can have in the lives of these kids. And we're going to have dinner. We have a silent auction, a live auction. We're going to have some games. So it's just going to be a fun, energetic evening that people can come out and just kind of celebrate all that we've done and figure out how they can help and be a part of what we're doing going forward.
I mean, I would imagine the stories that you have of how you help out kids are endless.
Yes.
And I would imagine for you, I know it would be for me, that would be everything, with the work that you're doing. How does that make you feel being in the role that you are?
So I have been with Open Arms for a little over 8 years now. And so being able to work with these kids and now being able to see them, as a lot of them have become adults from when I was first there, that there's some of them that have their own families now, and to be able to see them heal from their trauma and to break that cycle, because so many times we see it repeating and the kids don't receive the help that they need, whether it's struggling with addiction or the abuse or the neglect. And so the fact that we get to help them, and now because I've been there for so long, get to see them become healthy adults, and they have jobs and families, and they're contributing to society. It's just really an awesome part to be a part of that, and to get to be a small piece of their success story.
Oh, that's got to be the ultimate honor. And I wonder too, with a segment like this with Finding Faith, how does faith perhaps play a role in the ministry, in your life, but also in these kids' lives? Because I would imagine that's a part of what you're teaching them as well.
Absolutely. So we are a faith-based Christian organization, and so that is the root cause of what we do. We believe that because of our faith that we've been called into this ministry, and we get to share that. We get to share that with others. It's never anything that is forced, but it's just an open conversation that you get to have, and being able to say, hey, we're able to do what we do because of the faith that we have in Jesus. And this is why we want to love on you, and he loves you, and this is why we do what we do. And so it's just a really good opportunity that we get to share that with them. We have lots of groups that come in that will do Bible studies with them, or they're offered to be able to go to church on Sundays, and just all of that, that so many of them have never even had that opportunity. And so we love that is, the reason that we do what we do. Of course, we want to provide safety and healing, but at the root of everything is our faith, and that's why we do what we do at Open Arms.
Oh, and that is such a beautiful testament to your mission. Alyse, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the work that you do and having faith, it seems, in every single move that you guys make. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, all the details, again, about the ministry and perhaps how you can get involved will be on lifestylelive.tv.
From Wish TV, this is Finding Faith. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Online now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.